Hello, Mr. Peterson. My name is Bobby Filizaire. I'm a ADP payroll agent. How are you?
Doing great. Thanks for taking the time to speak with me.
It's my pleasure. When Mary told me her friend owned a gym in my area and could use a payroll service, I was like, wait, there's a gym in my area? I've been looking for a gym close by to stay in shape, and you're literally walking distance. After this, we need to talk memberships.
Well, you're more than welcome to join the family. Mary's such a good friend. She's always promoting us and helping whenever she can. We've been friends a long time. Her and my wife run 5 and 10K races together.
She did mention that to me. That's how we started talking about family fitness. She also told me that the business is doing well for you and you were looking to branch out and you could use more up-to-date payroll service.
Business has picked up and we're doing great. I have a full staff and I'm thinking about adding a few more. I think I have a good franchise on my hands. I've owned and sold businesses before. I've had restaurants, lawn care services. But the reasons I let them go was because of the back end paperwork. It becomes a lot, gets overwhelming. I'm just kind of checking on some options.
I understand. The life of an office manager is hard. There's a lot of things to do, people to take care of, employees and customers and regulations.
Yeah, regulations are the reasons we closed the restaurant. The place was clean, but it was too many regulations and policies to keep up with. But you're right. I am super busy. With all the time, I'm always in the gym, but I haven't worked out in a couple months.
I'm sorry to hear that. I know it eats away at you when you haven't been to the gym in a while.
It's even worse when you're in one every day. I just want a system I don't have to put so much work into.
I understand completely. We might be able to help each other out. First, let me start off by saying ADP Payroll Services specialize in creating products, services, and software that helps your businesses like yours, payroll, time and attendance, HR services. We've been in business over 65 years and have served over 65,000 companies worldwide, and we recently technology, and you can run your whole payroll department from your cell phone. We specialize in small businesses, and our line can customize to any industry. I can take your own personal business and recommend the right tools and services that can benefit you the most.
Well, that sounds good. We need something that's easy to use. My current payroll system takes way longer to enter everything by hand, and my wife and I aren't the most tech-savvy people, so I'm in the gym all day crunching numbers. Sometimes my wife comes and helps when she's not watching the kids.
I see. First, let me ask you a question so I can get an understanding about the back end of your business to see if ADP has any tools or services that can help you. ADP Payroll Services?
Yes, I have. Back when I was working between my businesses, I did some contract work for different companies that used ADP. I always assumed it was made for much bigger operations. I didn't even know it was available for small businesses. I figured the big companies probably pay big bucks for these kind of systems.
Yes, we cater to businesses large, small, and growing. We focus on working for smaller business models like yours. Our ADP company history. Who's most interested in changing the role? Who's most interested in changing the payroll in the family fitness?
Mostly me. I do all the paperwork, and sometimes my wife helps. Her and I have another manager who takes care of the daily operations. Together, they create an agenda for the month, classes, personal training, schedules, do an inventory for the juice bar. My wife's worried the kids are going to grow up in the gym playroom, though.
Is there anyone else on your team trying to help your back end problems?
Well, we have an assistant, Kim, and she helps me and my wife with HR, payroll, taxes. She's feeling the stress too. She stays longer more often now to help keep things together. She thinks our system needs an update.
Understandable. Payroll and HR can get messy. First, start expanding your business. After this, if you or she has any questions, they're all free to contact me anytime. And let me ask you a few questions to see if we might have some solutions for you.
No problem. Shoot.
So how's your current system working right now?
Well, right now I'm using QuickBooks Business Pack. It's what I've been using for all my businesses. It's not that bad of a product. It's just hard to maneuver and not too user friendly. It's been helping us keep the payroll together, but the yearly upgrades, they're about $1,500 a year. And it doesn't offer direct deposit services. So I do the payroll on the computer and by hand, which takes longer. Kim stays to double check, sign, sort, and organize through checks, as well as working with my wife to tie up any complaints by the staff. When we fall behind, my wife comes up to the gym with the kids so they can be watched by the staff while she helps Kim so that they don't have to stay late every day.
That sounds like an inconvenience for everybody. Is that all the problems you run into?
No. This causes a mountain of problems. We're always playing catch up. The smallest changes with employee schedules or pay is difficult to track. I constantly need to reissue checks because of minor mistakes. All the employees are high schoolers, so they're good kids and they work like they're supposed to. So I let them switch their schedules around and stand in for each other whenever they need to. It works, but it's hard to keep track of them all the time. I never know who's working. So we've spent so much time on payroll, we didn't know where to start finding other systems. In the middle of keeping our books and scheduling in order, it's hard to check on everything that we need to. Last year, we hired a guy who was a registered sex offender. A background check was on my list of things to do, but I just never got around to it. And stuff like that hurts the business.
That's unbelievable. It's like one that could have gotten a lot worse up to you sooner. Not, but for safety, that affected you in the company.
Well, I really dropped the ball on that one, and it took us a while to regain customer trust. We noticed a decrease in numbers and people started canceling their memberships. She told us how she went online and found out that the employee in a review about Family Fitness, and she didn't feel safe with her kids there. So I thought the business was for sure going under. Luckily, we did some great PR around the community, and after we let that employee go, we had to beg our customer to come back. If it wasn't cheap, it wasn't cheap. We spent way too much in marketing and promotion to help change people's minds back after that oversight.
I'm glad you stayed afloat. I see how that could have ruined. Tell me how would you like an easy-to-use system that can balance payroll, share schedules online, and take care of HR services like regulation, compliance, and background?
Well, a system like that would be a lifesaver. I wouldn't have to spend so much time on paperwork. I wouldn't run into any more. I wouldn't run into any time more time with my kids. Sorry. Also, I have if I had a system that could handle both HR and payroll, I wouldn't have to hire a CPA. We use Mary's accounting services, but she's not cheap. We won't be able to hire the extra staff we need, not right now. So I really want this to be a running franchise, and I want to make sure I have a solid system in place that we can easily integrate and grow.
I see your vision, and I know that ADP goals and so much more. I want to tell you about ADP Run and how their user-friendly application can help payroll administration services like payroll processing anytime, anywhere, online time attendance tracker, scheduling features for all employees. It'll save you so much time needed to focus on the franchise. It'll record the numbers, produce reports and ledgers that can be imported into QuickBooks. This software also helps you support the team. Also comes with a support team that will help you keep you compliant. We also do background checks for employees and do simple steps. Would you like to hear more?
That sounds like a heaven sent. Yes, please. I'd like to know more.
No problem. I enjoy small business growth. I've taken challenges you've talked about earlier, and I want to show you how our product can solve most, if not all, your problems and more. I know some of your main concerns were decreasing time and increasing accuracy of payroll, scheduling, and lessening compliance errors.
That's correct. So what do you have for me?
First, let's talk payroll. This product I want to offer you is ADP Run. And this is software that allows you to manage payroll, payroll function, excuse me. You can enter, calculate, preview, and approve payroll, collect all payroll service data. You can access it through any computer. Not only that, your manager can update and review your payroll at any time, so they can work simultaneously on your computer, double checking each other along the way.
Very true.
ADP Run doesn't only offer convenience of tracking employees' payroll time anywhere you want. It also comes with easily accessible database with tools that help employees and administrators keep track of schedules and work hours, time and pay, is collected, and you can process paychecks from anywhere, anytime. All that data is entered in the system, categorized, calculated, and added to the balance sheets and prepped for income reports and taxes. The data collected is easily transferred to Excel spreadsheets and is also compatible with QuickBooks, so you don't have to give up your QuickBooks and and the system integrates with is a breeze.
Okay. Well, my wife spends most of the workday dealing with minor employee issues. She deals with scheduling, staffing issues, and she'd rather work on branding. So if ADP role comes with all that, it sounds amazing. It also sounds expensive.
Well, schedules can be accessed on an online database that employees can see for themselves, request shifts, and schedule changes. This is sent to the managers for approval. The spending is less than your current costs, and it's comparable when you add all the extras you receive. I sent you the pricing guide along with the product information to review. Did you receive it?
Yeah, I received it, but it's not very clear on how everything adds up.
I'll let you, these three key features, we'll break down the cost and we can choose what best fits your budget.
Fair enough.
So your main advantage is that ADP Run is organizing and distributing payroll fast and simple. You won't have trouble with your paperwork, and your payroll is processed and distributed with specifications. And you can make minor changes from your smartphone anywhere. You can spend more time at home with the kids.
Well, my wife would love to hear that.
ADP is a money and time saver. That's why I also want to let you know about another feature that can help you avoid compliance issues.
Now that would be great.
Now, along with the ADP mobile app, you have access to HR Plus. These are ADP innovative features designed to help track personnel administration and features that can customize your fit to your HR needs. This includes HR administrative compliance support that can post jobs and complete background checks, as well as state and federal compliance database complete with checkups specifically for your business type. Keep track with regulations and policies.
It sounds great, but I don't know if we're tech savvy enough for all of that.
Don't worry, all this comes with H&R fundamental training and an ADP HR help desk full of HR trained professionals that can help handle most complicated HR issues. The benefit with HR Plus is that you have a whole HR department at your fingertips, keeping records, tracking employees, and keeping up to date on all federal regulations. Sorry.
Well, I like where this is going.
Now think about the advantages. The HR checkups can compare your HR practices with the standards best in practice in the same key areas of your business. Now, if you ever do get into any compliance issues or not sure about a problem, you can always call on your support team to walk you through any situation and continue your business, confident and that your practice is safe.
Well, this is pretty amazing.
So much more advantage that can help you grow. Now, I want this to be a franchise.
Correct.
Now, do you see the system can save you some time in processing payroll, reporting, and scheduling?
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I came home early.
I'm very sure that HR Plus can help you minimize your problems with compliance. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. And if we have any problems, your support team will help?
Yes, sir, that's correct. And don't forget the CPA salaries are $65,000 starting. That's money that you should be using on growing your staff.
That's right. And my wife will have more money to use towards marketing and branding that she can finally focus on because of the time she's saving. So I'm highly interested in this product and its services. It sounds too good to be true, though. I know this will probably cost more than what I'm currently paying.
I see your concerns. Let's go over the costs and we can make comparisons and discuss value.
All right, Alex, let's talk numbers. Whoops.
That's okay.
Switch.
Oh, right. Let's talk numbers.
That's what I've been waiting for. This sounds too good to fit my budget, and with everything else I have planned.
That's okay. I've planned everything out already. At this point, I want to show you what we have what we have to offer and compare it to what you have now.
Okay, so what's this going to cost me?
Okay, as far as payroll services go, you currently have 12 employees and thinking about hiring a few more between 11 and 20 employees. Uh, Mixture price payroll is $38.95 a month. Your company would do well with a web-based timesheet that's $50 a month. This is a one-time implementation with it comes with a one-time implementation fee of $150 for payroll and $200 for the web-based timesheet for ID company. And your first month would be $438.95. After that, you're looking at $88.95 a month. After that, you can franchise it out and tell your investors you have an excellent payroll processing and HR system in place already that that can be copied over and over.
Okay, hold on. I don't understand. My wife and I both have smartphones that we barely know how to use. And this sounds like some real sophisticated stuff.
I understand how you feel. With all this new technology coming out every day, it's hard to keep up. You're not the only one. Most of small business clients feel the same way. These are not just older people, but it includes clients with unique business structures and limited techno knowledge. We've simplified our software to provide easy use to learn and accommodate with different people in different age groups, different business structures, in different countries, and computer expertise. We found that with little training and practice, you can set up your own custom payroll that makes sense to your business and easily adjustable. Just as your friend Mary, she loves doing her accountant's work on business that tracks their income with ADP. It makes her life easier because everything's prepared for her.
Well, that's why she sent me to you. I'm not just a big risk taker. I like to build on things, not replace systems every other year.
I get you 110%. Staying committed to getting the full advantage of your investment is just as important as a new product in the first place. Let me ask you, how long have you been plugging numbers into QuickBooks?
Since my first business. So I'd say about 10 years now, and it still gives me trouble.
I see. Changing a payroll system is a risk, given all the pain and stress you're going through. Would you rather continue with the basics, or would it be better to do the same thing with a program that enters all the data to multiple spreadsheets and simultaneously creates your reports that integrates into a system you're already familiar with?
Well, okay, you have a point.
Honestly, what are you doing is working, but it can be more efficient, efficiently working together with a team of professionals that specialize in a payroll and HR. Process you with confidence, knowing that there's a team of professionals to support you in any situation the company grows.
I can't argue with that, but is the extra money worth its value? I know these systems will probably save me time, but take all my money.
I understand ADP is not not that kind of company. Have been a business long if we were draining small businesses. Our products and services are customizable to the size of your firm, and there's no long-term contract, so you can just adjust for growth and shrinkage. Plus, with all the tools and support, the value is way more than what you're getting now for what you're paying.
I'm still worried how this is going to impact negatively in the long run.
Please clarify for me what bothers you about this in the future.
Well, I'm not sure. I don't want to be paying for another complicated system that we won't know how to use, and we don't want to buy a new system and have to call you every other day.
I understand. Technology does the most nowadays, and these features sound impossible, but the app is very simple to use. I'm no tech guru myself, but our training, we help the business owners of all ages and caliber learn how to run their business on this ADP app. Our professionals come in and teach all managers and employees how to schedule the payroll system, how the payroll system works, how to access it from any device, request time, schedule changes, track time and pay, and how to see your pay. Management, how to approve timesheets, manage requests, and we'll personally instruct you on how to use the app to integrate it with QuickBooks. The entire process is uh, made with ease of use in mind, so it can adjust to all business types. Not to mention, I'm going to be a member of the gym, and I'd be happy to help you anytime you need me. If I'm not available, support is only a call or a click away.
Well, that's another good point. And those were my main concerns.
Okay, those being your main concerns, if we can make sure the system's easy to understand, give you a new system to build off of, and guarantee getting your money's worth, does this seem like a system that'd be worth your while?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm glad we're on board. Let me detail your specific order. Uh, our complete payroll package includes the Run online platform, technology, and mobile application. That includes payroll processing, check signing and stuffing, direct deposit, online access to payroll reports, scheduling, and online interactive timesheets. Also, the HR Plus includes everything you need to manage your employees and stay HR compliant on the state and federal levels, new hire reporting, and background checks. The initial processing fee also includes training, servicing, support, as well as yearly upgrades. So you don't have to pay more every year to get the latest service.
All right, this is almost sounding too good. Now, how much will I be paying?
That's exactly what I was getting to. Your initial set is going to be $150 a month. Company ID 200 for the TLM option. This is just a one-time payment to start the process.
TLM option?
Oh, I'm sorry for the lingo. This means time and labor management system. This is also the time implementation fee of 20 location. After that, the web-based timesheet, that's $50 per month for the company for unlimited employees. This logs employees' time, but it also allows them to view their hours work schedules, request shift changes, and more. Time saver and completely automated. Your wife and manager will be happy to approve, monitor, and update employee records.
Okay, I understand. She'll love that. She'll be able to focus more on branding this place.
Let's go back over the costs real quick, then see if there's something you want to move forward with.
Yes, sir.
Altogether, your first month will be a little extra. Your monthly payment will stay consistent unless you want to grow. Your initial processing fees are payroll package, and the TLM implementation, and that's $150 and $200. Monthly servicing fees. The web-based timesheet, that's $50 a month. Employee location, you're going to be in the $38.95 a month. So your first month total is going to be $438.95, and it'll be $88.95 for every month after that.
$430 for the first month?
I understand that it's a sizable setup cost, but that's what a lot of clients say at first. Most business owners are covered in paperwork, acting as payroll managers and HR when they just want to do things that they love. They get buried in back end work. The money we're both saving, but the money you're saving by not hiring a CPA is worth the business plus the system we're offering. Not only that, it organizes and distributes your payroll, schedules, and tax sheets. It comes with world-class support team that will walk you through any process that you get entangled in.
Well, my life would love the on-the-go app. The time clocks, the web-based timesheets. We're also not government regulation experts. And I like the fact that we have professional support for our HR and tax issues.
That's how a lot of clients see it. Most of their concerns match yours: time, payroll, scheduling, and regulations. I know clients that haven't had mishap in years, and his workers can review all their time when paying online, review schedules, request changes, and his manager approves, checks, and updates payroll and employee info using tools and services we provide. The whole building loves the new system. He's saving money. He's saving time. So much he's opening more locations. Just think. Payroll taxes, you will spend a fraction of the time processing payroll. Your wife won't need to help you. You can monitor and approve schedules, and Kim can manage staff more efficiently, and you have time to work out.
Oh, really?
Back to our website, you can find a list of businesses in your area that you can call and ask about how ADP is working for them.
Well, that's amazing. This service will help me solve so many problems for my wife and me. The employees will approve the clock-in system and the online timesheets. And it's the support system and Mary's recommendation that really makes me want to move forward here. I just want to focus on the business and selling the franchise so I can spend more time with my family.
And you will. I promise you won't regret this. Review the order and sign here. After that, I'll help you create a profile, download the app, choose your method of payment. Then we can go through a quick tutorial and start entering payroll information. Instruct employees on how to use the system to help you and your wife and Kim navigate the system.
And after that, we'll sign you up for Family Fitness.